Hi, welcome to this episode. Here we are going to handle the editing of the administrator. In the previous video, we looked at how we could add new administrators by filling this form. So let's go ahead and add some text there, and then this guy will have the email of tester@gmail.com, and the password we use same password we create. So this gives us a new administrator. So except I'm not getting the administrator, so it seems I have to reload by entering here, and this brings the administrator. So the reason is because the form is handled by the same page, so we could handle it by redirecting the user back to the page after the admin back to the page after we save the new administrator at this place. So we could just do a redirect here. So let's move on to the editing. So we have, so this is the page where we edit. Let me be sure, how many pages did we add? So we have admins user edit.php, and we have admins user here. So there's no specific page, I think it's the same page, admin user edit. So we don't have such page. Okay, so we have admin user. So like we said, the admin user page, so that's admin. So here we have this admin user rather. So that's the page on which we edit the admins. So this should be admins. So if we go to here, we see admin user. Yes, we go here, we see admin user. Okay, so it means we also have to pass in. So we go to admins. So we go to admin dashboard admins. Yes, so we have the admin name here, so they should put in the same link. So they should redirect us to the same page. So obviously, so we go here, we go to the same page, admins, we go here, we go to the same page. So this is the page where we are going to edit the admin, and that's the admin user. So on this admin user page, instead of just displaying the admin's name, we'll have to add some edit so that we know that we are trying to edit, and at the same time it is the page that displays the user's information. So this page gets the ID. So as usual, just like the single page, it's like the single page, we need to guard the page. That's the single. Yes, we need to guard the page. Okay, the page, the single page is not guarded. So like let's say admin single. So yes, so admin single, we need to guard the page, need to get the article ID, but this time around we are not getting article ID, we are getting the admin's ID. So this looks like what we want. So we come in here, we do this. So we guard, we check ID, the content you are looking for is not available, we return to admin dashboard. So something like this, and here we get not article ID but admin, and here we will not name it article ID but admin ID. All right, so instead of selecting from articles, we are selecting from admins. So statement the admin is it. So we fetch the admin. So once we have the admin, we can go ahead and display their data in the form. So we go ahead, we go to the form here, sorry, admin user. So we have the form right here, so we pass in the values. for the name, we do echo the admin name. We close the echo. We do the same thing for value. We echo the admin email. So for the password, what happens? We'll leave that empty as it is. And I would like to add something here. Let's say a small tag, and we'll add a small notice, say leave empty to keep old password. So something like this. So I'm having an issue here, so undefined, and the form is being filled with that, trying to get property email of non-object. So we have this query issue, which is admin ID, get the ID. Okay, so we do select all from admins where ID is equals to. All right, so we have the email, and then here I left this comment to say, okay, we leave the field empty, and if we don't want to change the password, so if you leave it empty, we don't change the password. If you fill in with something, then definitely you need to change the password. So now we are on there. So here too, we need to display the admin's name. So we go ahead and we add name here, so that we know which admin we are editing. The same thing here. So we go ahead. Great. So now we should have a better page. So the title is also showing the ID, the name of the admin, and here we have it. So let's go ahead and handle this apply changes. So to apply the changes, we will still use this page to handle the form, so we don't indicate anything. And this time around, the form is coming with its content. So for the first last name, so I'm going to get our content, the form submission, that's admin dashboard, so where I have my way of getting the data. So here we need only these two fields, so I'll bring it here. So this getting the user, we don't need to do anything, so we'll do that right under this. So let me close the if statement. That's this if statement. So if the form is submitted, require once the upload, no need for upload. So we set the errors, but this is going to be name, the admin's name, then the admin's email, and then we also need the password. So here the password, so we get password as we did in the, so I think we could have used the same thing as we did in where we add the admins. So this page is the same form, so I could use it the same thing. So from here, so let me use the same form. So we'll go back. Okay, so at this point now we can start handling the form. So we check if the form is submitted, we make the errors, we get the admin's name, the admin's email, the admin's password. So if there's any password, if there's no password, this is going to be null, right? So if you leave it empty, so the password is going to be null. So if not is null, name and email, the password can be null, so we don't add that condition here. So now we will have to prepare the statement. So we'll prepare the statement in two cases. So the first case is if not is null, the password. So if the user provided, the admin provided the password, not is null password, then we can prepare this exact statement here, which is going to handle many all the fields. So instead of insert here, we are going to do update admins and set name equals to question mark, email equals to question mark, and password equals to, so password equals to question mark. So no need for values, and we don't forget to specify where admin ID equals to question mark 2. So we need that, else if we are not dealing with a password, so the statement is going to be different. So there won't be any password update, so we don't provide this. And in this case, when we execute, we are going to execute individually. So we'll provide the name, the email, and we'll hash that password they provided and using the default algorithm. But if they did not provide the password, then we don't provide this. So we only handle the update of the name, email, and we don't forget to pass in the ID. So that ID, remember, we got it right up here with admin ID. So if I go back to the place, I pass now the ID, and here too, after the password, that's name, email, password, then we'll pass in the admin ID. So there's no need to add a limit, but you understand the concept there at this point. So once that's done, if they saved, so if saved, so admin saved, we can clear this guy here. There's no need to try and catch. So if admin is saved, you can bring the message, otherwise, so we'll use the else statement here, and we can just specify there was an error. Saving new admin, or updating, not saving, updating new admin. So I can get rid of this try and catch here. Great. So let's review this a little bit. We go ahead, we try to save, we check if there's a password, so we handle the password field as well. Otherwise, we leave the password field and we just update, and we can display the confirmation message. So do we have it, the details to handle these errors and confirmation messages? We don't have, so we go to dashboard admins, where we have already used that. So it seems at some point we could, like I mentioned earlier, we could abstract all this into a file and then just be including the file, but I'll leave that work to you as an assignment. So I'm going to place it here like this. So if I update like this, so new admin added, so we are not having new admin added, this is a new admin updated. So admin updated, updated successfully. So if you refresh, the same update is going to be applied, John Doe. So admin updated successfully. So if I change the John Doe's password, remember John Doe's password was 123456. So if I go to John Doe again, and then I change the password into password. So if I change the password into password and I get him updated, so for now we don't have the sign out. So I would have signed out and come back. So here we've been able to cover most features needed to handle the admins, except the delete. So let's check that in the next episode. Before that, kindly consider liking, commenting, and sharing these videos with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode.